Okay, so hi kiddos, Goth Aunty here. Uh, haven't felt dumb in a while, so we're gonna try to learn a new skill, and that is gonna be macrame. Cause what's better than knitting without knitting? It's a lot of knots, and as we all know, knots can be fun. So, um, we got a cool little kit. It's Crayola, so if I can't do it, nobody can. I think. And we're gonna see how this goes. But you get to draw on it and stuff, which makes it even cooler. And I did not realize I was gonna need a knife for this, so we're breaking it. But today is a good day. We're gonna learn how to macrame. I am also celebrating my 4.5 years clean. Recovery is possible. So here goes nothing. All right, Crayola, show me what you got. So this is it's an ombre macrame kit. It's really nifty looking. It's got all the stuff in it for you. I got mine at Ollie's because Ollie's is a really cool store that has a lot of really cool stuff for really good prices. We like Ollie's. So we went to Ollie's with our Aunt Mimi, and she's the bestest aunt there ever was. She is my reason for being such a good aunt through and through. But apparently, back in the 70s, she liked to macrame, and she did a lot of it. So here we go. Let's take a look at some instructions and stuff, because I'm sure there's instructions, and they're going to tell me how to do this. Adding the colors last. That's no fun. Okay, so we don't get to do the colors until afterwards. And, hey, look, it comes with a little stick we're supposed to use for stuff. For best results, protect all work surfaces and clothing. Use of water and markers and craft may result in drips, spills, and stains. I'm not doing that. I'm just I wear all black for a reason. We're not doing that. We're just gonna macrame. So, okay, there's a whole lot of stuff in here about how to do these knots, and it's a lot of lark's head knots. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this so you can see what I'm looking at here. This is, let's see, there we go. That's a lark's head knot. It's going to give us lots of instructions. Pause it if you want to see this later. That way you can figure this out for yourself. However, I'm going to go ahead and try it. So, okay. So, like I said, we've got little camera right here. I guess I could have showed it to that one. That would be a lot better, wouldn't it? Like, oh, look at the detailed knot work. That's very interesting. Cool. All right. I'm just going to say now, this is my first stream, so if it's a little weird, bear with me. I'm in my 40s figuring this out, so bear with me. Okay. Lots of cool rope. I'm guessing it's already kind of parted for us, but I'm not going to go by theirs. I'm going to go by mine. What does it want me to do? All right. Lay the dowel on a flat surface. Dowel. Flat surface. It's bed. Bed's the flat surface. Right there. Yeah. Right? Okay. No, you can't see that. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to show you my flat surface. Whoa. Okay. Cool. All right. Flat surface acquired. There's our dowel. Cool. Now, we're supposed to take a piece of this rope. I'm going to assume... Are these all the same? Don't over tighten knots. Use basic 3 knots for consistent polished look. Work left to right in complete rows. Left to right in complete rows. Okay. I didn't know I had to know my left from my right, but I'm sure I can figure that out too. Cool. All right. Where's... Okay. Are these all the same? I think they're all the same. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Yeah, we're going to say they're all the same. Okay, so we're going to just take one. We're going to start. First cord in half, hold the loop over the dowel. First cord. Here we go. I'm guessing this is a cord. Okay, so we got a cord. We're going to lay this over the dowel like that, because that's what they said to do. And then fold the loop over the dowel. Okay, so then it looks like this. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. It looks like that. And then they want you to take and put this little piece through there, so it's gonna look like that, like that part. Cool. Yeah, cool. That. It's gonna look like that. This thing is going to be way smaller than I thought it was going to be. I was really looking forward to like a wall piece. This looks more like part of a chopstick. So, start small, right? Start small. Okay, so we do that once. Cool. All right, now it says repeat steps 1 through 3 until all 12 knots are evenly spaced. OMG. Okay, for those of you watching the stream, I'm so sorry. You're going to sit here and watch me tie like these ropes into knots. So in the meantime, I guess I'm going to end up talking quite a bit. So Goth Aunty is a stream that I decided to start just recently. I am in my 40s and started over again. The last 3 years, 4 years, have been the process of starting anew after several years of addiction. I went through it hard. So, during all that, hey, look, we already got 2. Whoop! All right, 10 more to go. During all that, I went through a lot of stuff, but I also, one thing about meth heads, they like doing a lot of crafts and a lot of hoarding of very interesting craft hobby supplies for whatever reason. So one of the things that I actually ended up being good at was several weird skills. I can weld, solder, make jewelry. I can blow glass. I can fix a washing machine, fix cars. I have a lot of really weird skills. So one of the things that I wanted to do with this channel was to explore some of those because I acquired a lot of these over a very wild lifetime, and y'all shouldn't have to go out and do crazy, stupid stuff like I did. So instead, I'm going to share my skills and maybe some life knowledge. And this is basically like therapy for me, too. So everybody wins, right? I get new skills, you get new skills. Everybody gets to kind of do their own thing and speak their piece and hopefully find a little bit of happiness and something funny, like watching a 40-something-year-old woman tie knots on a tiny piece. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay. See, I'm still doing it. We're on number 4. This is the 4th one. Apparently, it becomes harder to pull string through a loop on the 4th one. All right, there we go. Awesome. Got that. 8 more to go. I can count. Yay. All right, so these are not as pretty as the ones that they did, but I think their dowel was bigger. I swear I think they gypped me on the dowel department. I drew the short stick. Okay, little known fact, I love puns. Puns are silly and they're fun, and they are the original form of humor. So, they used to be considered the height of fashion and humor, hundreds of years ago when people hadn't really perfected sarcasm. That's really all that is puns were popular because people had not perfected sarcasm yet. Okay, I don't know how much of this you can see from what I'm doing with this little hand cam, but we're just going to assume that you can kind of see what I'm doing here with the little pulling that through, and yeah, right there. So like you pull the rest of that through here, it makes another little loop like that. Tighten it, move it along. That's number 5. Okay. I thought this was going to be a lot more fun than it actually is. Although, honestly, I guess if you get good at it over a while, like, it becomes more of something you can do in passing without really thinking a whole lot about it. Right now, I've just learned a single loop that I'm pretty sure I already knew from, trying to keep grocery bags closed. That's pretty similar there. All right, still continue on. We're getting kind of a fringe. It's looking pretty good. It's not bad. Okay, continuing on. The rest of what I'm doing here is I'm finding skills like this, things that are meticulous in nature or that I have to keep my hands moving. These are actually really therapeutic. I have a lot of anxiety and have done a lot of work over the years of finding coping mechanisms, especially over the last 4.5 years while being clean. The big one is finding coping mechanisms that are healthy. And one of the things that I have found with my anxiety and my spiraling thoughts and things like that is things that are meticulous in nature take your mind to kind of a soothing level. That's why coloring books, mandalas, things like that are very soothing as well. Um, I like little handwork. It's also why I never have pretty nails, is because I work with my hands all the time, and if I spend that much money on nails, I don't want to break them, which means that I don't do crafts, and then I lose enjoyment out of life. So what's the point? So instead, I will have my short, crappy nails and be able to work with glitter and glue and things like that, and not have to worry about crevices and creases later. Because oh my god, getting like god, especially glitter glue, just glitter glue out from underneath nice nails is just no. I'll never do it again. Never. It's not a thing I want to do anymore. So, okay. We are getting there. I think I've only got a couple more left, and then we got to space these suckers. Okay, so there it is right there. The benefits of having multiple cameras while you show people how to take fat yarn and turn it into something pretty. I don't know how to feel about that, but I feel like this is just a fat yarn project. We like fat yarn though. We like things that are fluffy in our world, as you can tell from my Fat Fluffy and Rimaru. And this is Gary. He is a nigiri. He is a shrimp nigiri. He is amazing. My sister-in-law got him for me, and I love him every day. So he hangs out too. All right, we got 2 more here, and we're done with the first part. Then we get to learn more knots, because apparently there's a lot more than just one knot to do in this thing. I don't know. Macrame is macrame. We're figuring it out. All right, next part. All right, we got one more of these, and then it's on to figuring out how to make this into art and not a weird kind of cowboy fringe, because that's really what it looks like to me right now. And being in the South and the U.S. means that fringe is something I am very familiar with. I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee, and fringe is a way of life there. It's something you don't laugh at the fringe. You just love the fringe, and you enjoy the fringe, and that's how we identify in Tennessee as fringe. Okay, so we got all 12 of these on here. Now we have to space them out. I really didn't know if this was going to work, but now we're going to see if we can get any kind of space in between these, because man, in the picture, they make this look real easy. This is okay. Hold on. We're going to space this. We're going to do this slowly and surely. Get it to the sides. Tighten it as we go. It's very hard to tighten this string stuff. I don't know. Is this yarn or is this rope? They called it cord. I feel like cord is like, that's like what you put on a bell pull or on a tassel. Like, or I guess it counts for like necklaces and stuff too. They put them on a satin cord or leather cord. Okay, so I'm just out of the lingo. It's not them, it's me. I don't know what I'm talking about, obviously, as we are now trying to space rope like it's rocket science. Just put some spaces in between them. I think as long as there's some spaces. It says evenly. I think they're lying. I don't think you can do it evenly, just because I'm not able to do things like that. I assume that when they say evenly, they mean to your own eye, because I'm sure my even and their even is 2 different things. All right. Okay. So wow, these are really hard to tighten down. Like you've got to really like pull on these things to get them where they'll stay and not just slide around like crazy. Don't come off with the chopstick. If you come off the chopstick, then I have to start all this over again. I don't want to start this over again. Coming off the chopstick's not an option. Okay, so there it is. There's all this stuff. Okay. Okay, yeah, for real this time. For real. Look, ha! Fringe. Almost evenly spaced. Looks kind of like the picture. See? Picture. The picture looks pretty good. All right, now. Next part. The next part of this is, I think, braiding it. So we gotta like keep, oh God, I gotta keep all these straight. Oh Lord, this could be a bad thing. Okay. I'm gonna have to reposition here. I need more leg space. So, okay. Repositioning. We have all these long things right here. Okay, cool. What knot do you want to teach me now? Okay, when you've got two of them together, we're doing a square knot. Oh, okay. So I can't lay this out this way. It has to be this way, which means I don't know if you guys can see how this works or where it's at. I'm going to try and reposition this without knocking my own camera over. That might be impossible. Okay, here we go. Yeah, cool. All right, so we got all these knots in front of us. So you take two, I'm going to take these to the side. It's like hair. When you're braiding it, you got to keep all that crap straight. That's why I suck at braids. I did time, and that's the only reason I learned how to braid well. I'm telling you right now. It's just part of it. You learn how to box braid in jail, and you will be able to do it for the rest of your life. It'll be amazing. I promise. Okay, so. Okay, we take this end right here. It goes under its sibling, over that one, and under this one. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so it goes like that. Okay, and then we've got like this little like crevice. Like there's an L. I don't know if you can see that. Look. That's what it looks like. There's like a little L. Okay, cool. Glad you saw that. Now that it looks like a little L, now we do it the other direction. This one. Okay, wait. So this one was supposed to go, it was supposed to go in between. It went under. Oh, no, it goes under. I already did it wrong, L. I already messed up. Okay. All right. So the last one goes under the middle two and then over this one. And then this one comes over these middle two and under the first one. Yes. Okay. I think, and then this tightens a little bit. All right, we're good. We still got this. I hope you can see what I'm doing here because I'm so not sure about what I'm doing. Okay, so then this one comes back around and over these two and under this one. And this one comes back around. Okay, wait, does it go? It goes over. So it goes over. Okay, and this one goes under. And how does this one go? It goes under and it comes out through this. Okay, like that. Oh. Okay, so look. I think I got it. And then the two middle ones hang. They're not involved in any of this because they get involved later or they end up being side pieces. I don't even know. Wow, they use tape. They like in the picture they're using tape to separate the pieces. I was not prepared for that level of commitment, so we're gonna get through this as much as we can, and then we're just gonna go from there. And then I may just hopefully record the rest of this so that the people sitting here and actually watching are not just bored out of their freaking minds watching me tie knots because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's soothing for some people. Would it be soothing for you guys? Because if it's soothing for other people, I'm all about it. I will make that happen. But if if I'm the person that's going to bore you to sleep, I'm okay being that for you. Seriously, be that. If you need that in your life, I'm here for you. I will gladly be that person. Okay, so once we do that, we have these two side pieces that are all just hanging out doing their thing. Okay. And so now we separate this out into two new strands. Okay. So that's now separated. So this one comes over here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, okay. So we have to do this in pairs of two. Oh no, y'all. I have to do this a bunch more. Okay, so I have to do the next two. Let's do these two. Let's see if I can follow this diagram a second time because it is a very squirrely diagram. I'm not even gonna lie. It probably makes sense to more people, but they've got the colors. They've got it like these are blue and these are red, and that's how you know that you're not mixing them. But this is all white to me. I have no idea if I'm mixing it or not. So that's a thing. That's totally a thing. So okay, once more, we take this one. It goes under both of these. Okay, under and over this one. This one comes this one comes under that one, over the middle ones, and back around. All right, cool. That is like the worst description ever. I'm sure that somebody out here could make this sound a lot more descriptive and tell you exactly what's going on. And frankly, I'm pretty sure none of y'all are actually going to learn how to macrame from this video. I don't expect you to. If nothing else, hopefully you'll just get a kick out of me trying to figure out how to do this. As someone who has absolutely no idea what she's doing at the moment. Okay, so this one now goes... So the second loop, this one comes around and over and under. And this one goes over and then under these, and I think through here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. Technical difficulty. I'm gonna see if I can set this back up like it should be, but I'm not sure that it's gonna get there. We're gonna try. Oops. That is not wanting to stay where it needs to stay, so we're gonna see if we can balance it with a battery. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so now, once again, we have to tighten these up. Keep this pulled down. It has to be straight. Okay. So, and then I guess we just tighten it up like that, like the other one. Yeah. How does this oh my God, it's a whole thing. Do you have to tighten one before? Okay, little advice. Tighten one at the top and then do the second half of that knot, because otherwise it starts to get real weird looking, I think, in my opinion. I don't know which part of this is not tightening. What is wrong here? What happened to my knot? I don't understand. Okay. We're going to loosen it. And I'm going to come back and see if I can tighten it the right way, which I think is this way, and then tighten the second half around here. Like that. Ha-ha! Ha-ha-ha-ha! Look, okay. So, if you look, I have 2 of the knots done. Those are box knots. I know it's very hard to see. Let's see. Box knots. There we go. Like that. So, yeah. See? Very interesting. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be soothing, and I'm pretty sure in another setting it might be. As it goes right now, in all honesty, I'm pretty much just talking to myself while I macrame. And this is actually kind of an interesting process. I mean, you're knotting things and you're taking all these individual cords and making them into this giant woven thing, which I'm sure that's what knitting and crocheting is too. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. However, if you can do this and it's soothing, you can just sit and like tie knots like you know how to do the knots already. I'm sure it's much more chill, which I'm all about. I'm all about the chill aspect of it. But for right now, I'm still having to look at this diagram. Every time I want to do this, I'm like, okay, so it goes under and then over. And then this one comes over this way and then under that one. Aha! Okay, so I have this knot now memorized, right? This part is not that hard. This part is actually pretty cool. This one is just, tighten it back up. You're all good. Bring it up to the top. It's the second half of this knot that's a total pain in the butt because it's a reversal. And I'm not good at that, I guess. That's part of the problem here is instead of going, now it has to go over these two and under this, and then this has to go under these two and back around and over that. Okay, so I know that nobody is making any sense of what I'm doing here. It just looks like a bunch of like these have about the same consistency as like those threads on a mop. It feels like mop head threads. Like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is something that you probably weave and then put on your head as a kid and go, it's a wig. So, at least I would have as a child. I had a very vivid imagination. So, okay, so there's knot number 3. We have now completed 3 of these box knot things. We're almost there. We've got 3 more because 12, you know, and all that stuff. Math. Math is hard. Okay. Now, 2 more. I'm pretty sure that at some point the spacing of these has changed, even though it was perfectly spaced. It was perfect. It was. Just run with me on that. They have changed. They are sliding, so I don't think that makes much of a difference as to how you do this. So I think it'll be all right. Okay, this one goes under. I already forgot. This one goes under. This one. Okay, it goes under and it goes over this one. Over this one. Okay, I gotta separate this out so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so that one needs to go away. There. We're just working with these. This one goes like this. Cool? Yeah, so you can see. All right, and then now this one comes around and it goes over and under this little first L. And that is your first knot right there. That's the first knot. See? It looks like that. It's actually pretty decently made. Okay. All right, now I'm sure, hey, you know, okay, so back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean like 90s. Basically, we would make friendship bracelets, and this really reminds me of like when you would take strands of whatever and you would safety pin them to your pants or whatever so that you had it taut and you could sit there and do your knots. This is what this reminds me of. This is old lady friendship bracelets. This is exactly what this is like they took those knots and they made it into old lady style. And I am okay with that. I am actually okay with that right now because I feel like this is what I need to be doing at this age anyways. I need to be macrameing. I need to be macrameing, and then eventually, if I get good enough at this, I can macrame things that, you know, are a little more in my wheelhouse, like bats and coffins and things like that. That would be really fun for my home decor because frankly, I'm not sure. You know, I bet. Okay, here's the thing. They give you markers to use on this thing, and they're like, ooh, pretty, you know, like blue and purple. Awesome. Gonna look like the ocean. Something like that. I feel like my aesthetic is not quite those colors, especially in not in my house. So we might not use their markers. We might use my own markers. And the finished product will probably be a lot different from what you're seeing here. But I think that the finished product would be a lot more my style or my speed if I do it the way that I'm going to like it. And I truly believe that you can do anything and make it your own by customizing things. Small tweaks, show personality, do whatever you need to do to make it yours. So, okay. You know, I would probably do this a lot faster if I wasn't talking, but this wouldn't be nearly as much fun if I wasn't. It wouldn't be as relaxing, I don't think. So, here we go. Back to the diagram, because I talk too much and I can't remember what I'm doing. Okay, this one goes this way, but then it goes over this last one. And then this one comes this way, and it goes over and then under the last one. Yep, that's the first knot of the box knot, because a box knot is a thing. I didn't know that until today, but we're all learning something today. Okay, there's that part. Okay, and then now we do it the opposite direction. Now this one goes over and under this part. Like that. And then this one goes, come on now, goes under these and through this part. Yes. Haha. You know, I wonder if there's another purpose for this knot. If somebody can tell me what that is. Like, what was the box knot originally for? Because I know it didn't get created by some old lady wanting to make crochet doilies for her walls. So somebody can tell me what the box knot is originally for instead of, you know, just pretty things. Look, we're at 5. We've got 5 done. We're doing good. We're doing very good. Small goals, small successes. Make life worth living. Okay. So here we are. in our last first set of box knots. And then apparently this does a tiered thing where you put it inward and it makes it different levels. We'll see if we actually achieve that or if it just ends up looking like a right mess. So, okay, so this one goes under and over. And then this one comes back right this way and goes over the two middle ones and under the other side. We are getting better at this. And yeah, I'm totally aware it's only been like 15 minutes and I'm saying that I'm better at it, but I am. You can be better in 15 minutes than you were 15 minutes ago. Remember, small successes, small goals, right? Small victories make you feel good about what you're doing, and then you can continue to do something, especially if it's hard. If something's hard, small successes make a huge difference. Okay, now this one goes over and under. This one goes under and over. Ha! This is the completion of our first row. Who knows? Okay, so. All right. Hey, look. Ta-da! First row accomplished. We did something. We made box knots. Okay, if I can do this, seriously, anybody can do it. I have no weaving or I mean, I can hand stitch like a queen, but I've never knit, crocheted, macrameed. What's that one with the really big chunky stuff that everybody got super crazy over during the pandemic? Never did that one either. I don't know what that is. Okay, now here's the question. How do we do the tiered thing? So on here it shows that it says prep. Pull away the first two cords on the right and the left. Okay, so that would be these two and these two. Set them away from everybody else. All right, everybody else, laying flat. Here we go. Cool. Trying to make it so you can see it on the little camera. I don't know where that little camera's looking. It's a little skewed. It has no idea where it's looking either. Can I tilt you without destroying? No, probably not. We're not going to mess with it. I'll have a better camera next time. So there's what we got. We've got these two ends pulled away from the rest of the majority. All right, now count from the left to the right. Lift the fourth cord. Okay, left to right. So we got 1, 2, 3, and that's 4. Okay, so that's number 4. All right. Okay. So follow steps 2 through 5 to make a second row of square knots. Oh, okay. So we're making new sections of 4. I get you. I got this. Okay, I can figure this out. All right. So it's same knot all the way down. Woo, box knot for the win. Same knot all the way down. We just alternate now, and we do a new section of 4. And then do we pull away another 2? We do, and you continue to pull away 2, and then 2, and then 2, and then 2. So that's really repetitious. I feel like this is something I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to continue to do this for a little bit and talk, but I have a feeling that I may actually cut the stream and then turn this into, I will go ahead and continue to record it though, so that I can put the finished product up later for anybody who wants to see it, because I mean, hey, not very many middle-aged goth girls like the macrame, I guess. That could be something. That's fun. So we're going to go over and under again. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep doing this for a little bit because I am kind of curious how it turns out. If this is like a thing that, do I have to, like, can I actually relax and do this? Is this something I could watch TV and do? You know, there's a lot of cool stuff out there that you can do, but not so much of it sometimes that you can do while just relaxing and not doing anything else. It's kind of nice. So wait, which way does this one go? Oh, this one goes over. Okay, this one goes over and under. And then this one goes under and over. Ha! Ha 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 ha! So yeah, this is something I'm hopeful that if it becomes a thing, I can figure out how to make really cool patterns. But honestly, since you're using blocks, I think it's going to end up being a lot of geometric stuff, or possibly a lot of like, I don't know. Can you do stuff like this and turn it into like, ooh, I wonder if you could do like Zelda art and like Tetris art. Like this would be good for 8-bit art because of all the like little squares. See? All right, so there's that first one that's done. See what I mean? So you got kind of a thing going on there. Just gonna show you. Okay. Wait. Oh no! I picked it up and I ruined it. You're gonna take the 2 and you're gonna keep all these 2s over here. Those 2s are there. Okay, so these 4 I'm now done. So now we gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4 and separate these. You guys go up onto the knee. You could be like kind of makes a little wig for my Jack Skellington. There you go. Yep. All right. Nope. Maybe not. Just me. Cool. Totally understand. All right. So this one goes. Does this one go? This one goes under. This one goes under. Okay. This one goes under. And then this one goes over and through. All right. I am pretty pretty used to doing weird little projects like this just in general because I have a very a short attention span for activities. Unfortunately, if I'm halfway decent at something right off the bat, I lose interest very quickly. I've had a lot of hobbies like that. I made a lot of solid cast jewelry. Um, I did a lot of mechanic work there for a while. I have a good friend who taught me how to work on cars when I was younger, and it stuck. So now that's a thing that I like to do. Let's see, it goes over this time. Over and under. And this one goes under and over. But one of my most recent ventures was really fun. I was doing cakes. I was baking stuff. And I found a love for it when I was doing cakes for people that I cared about. And I was like, wow, this is really a thing and it can be really cool. So I got really deeply into it very quickly and was doing like major cakes for people's 50th anniversaries and stuff. And then I found that my like OCD and my probably undiagnosed ADHD both really had a hard time with cakes because cakes is something that when I make them, I want them to look perfect. I want them to be absolutely perfect. But there has to be a realistic expectation for buttercream because buttercream frosting will never look as smooth and beautiful as fondant. But in my head, it had to, and it was going to, by God. It was the last thing I did. And I spiraled for like an hour and had to call my sister and say, tell me my buttercream looks pretty so I can stop. So now I moved on from cakes for that reason. Um, and I've done this, this is kind of my habit. I get into something that I really like. I do it for a little while. I get good at it. And then I kind of either lose interest in it or it becomes something that becomes more of a source of anxiety than it was pleasure in the end. I love cooking, but I will never cook as a profession because it's something that it creates such a mood of stress over something that I really enjoy that I don't want to turn it into that. I don't want it to be a job. So not everything you do that you love should become a job. Some things should stay, something fun for you to do. Some things, when it becomes a job, you no longer love it. But if you can find something that you love to do and you can continue that love while doing it, then do it by all means because, finding your passion and doing it and making money at it is, I think, everybody's dream, really. Every person who's ever wanted to do something incredible and has just had that hard time finding that one thing that they're good at or that they can do with other people or that they can do to make some money. And, that's the American dream right there. Just doing what you love, making money at it, and being able to afford a lifestyle that is comfortable and healthy. Money can't buy you happiness. I will be the first one to tell you that. As somebody who has seen a lot of money come and go, whether it was, through my own, through my family, through my own hands, through good means, through bad. Money doesn't make you happy. Um, it will glaringly point out why you're not happy sometimes, because if you've got money and things are cushy and beautiful and you still don't have happiness, well, it'll sure show you exactly why and what the problem is. It could be the situation you're in. It can be the person that you're with. It could be an issue that you yourself have. But that one thing will stick even when you have money. So if you pay attention and everything else is nice and comfortable for you and you're content in life, but something still hurts or something's really bothering you, that's the real problem. That's what you need to be addressing. Those are the roots you need to be digging up and taking a look at. So, oh God, what is it? Oh, over. Sometimes I'm getting good at this and sometimes I'm totally not, but it's coming together just like it should. So, yes. All right. A lot of life lessons come to us through hardship. And I think that's why a lot of people who have struggled in life feel like or seem to have, a lot of good advice and things like that. And a lot of times it's not truly that they've, that it's not wisdom. And the reason I'll say that is my dad has always told me that a smart man learns from somebody else's mistakes, or from his own mistakes. That's what it is. A smart man learns from his own mistakes, but a wise man learns from others' mistakes so that he himself doesn't have to commit them. I'm smart. I'm very smart. I am not wise at all, unfortunately, in the least amount. Never claimed to be, never probably will be. However, I do know that there are certain things that I can do in life that, oh no, oh no, oh no, I think I messed up. Did I mess? No, I didn't mess up. I thought I was missing one. Shh, don't tell anybody. No, I definitely don't have wisdom. The wisdom I have gained in life is through struggle, not through just being wise in general. So there's a very big difference in that. If you can learn from other people's experiences, though, oh my God, you can make your world so much easier on yourself. I suggest it highly. If you have the option, I suggest it highly. But not everybody has that option, so take life as it comes. And my biggest thing is that even when really crappy things happen, if you made a mistake, if something bad were to go on, or if you've messed up, or things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to, it doesn't matter what it is. As long as you keep working at it, there's always a possibility of it getting better. And as long as you take that mistake, whatever mistake it was, and you learn from it and make things better from that, then it was worth something. It wasn't a waste of your time. It wasn't a waste of your energy. It was worth something. It taught you what you needed to know in that moment. And that can be something that you either pass on or something that will come in useful in life. But as long as you can take meaning from the things that happen in your life, whether they're good or bad, then nothing is ever a waste of your time, your effort, or who you are. So, all right, guys, this is the second row. These are definitely not all perfect, but they look pretty good. I'm getting there. I'm getting better. All right, so second row. There we go. Look at that. Oh, wow, that is definitely slack-a-lackin'. Look at how far down this knot is and then how far down the other knots are. Oh, okay, so there's something to be said for even rows. I has them not. I can't do even rows apparently. However, okay, so that's the first part. God, now they want me to do more of the knots and the separating and the things. Okay, so now you've got this set of out, and then you've got this set out. You've got 2 on this side, and another 2 on this side. So now you've got 4 on each side set out, and you only have these in the center that you're going to do the box knots to. I think this is a thing. You're going to have to forgive me for a second. Unfortunately, I am burning up, and I think I have a fan somewhere around here, but I'm not sure. Yes, I do. Ha! Side note, menopause sucks. Totally and utterly sucks. Doesn't matter what reason you're going through it for, if it's age or you've had a hysterectomy or whatever, ovaries are out. Menopause sucks. And sometimes you randomly get really, really, really hot for no apparent reason. And I am currently dealing with that. So something to look forward to. Yay. Lots and lots of fun. However, the good thing is it only lasts a couple minutes and then it goes away and then you're ready to go about your day again. The bad thing is that it happens, well, depends. Honestly, some people say that this is all they get. This is the only problems I have, and they're rare. I can't sleep because of this. I wake up dying, kicking covers off, kicking my husband, don't touch me, hot, the whole thing every night. So that's something we're working through, but it's just one more thing in life. And honestly, it's a lot better than the alternative. It's a natural aspect. So women who are going through it because of age, it's just part of what we do. And people who are going through it because of surgeries or whatever else, it gets better. And honestly, if you're like me and you had the surgery because you were in a large amount of pain for 12 years and this fixed it, then, you know, this is definitely an awesome alternative. I will take being sweaty and unhappy for short amount of time compared to what I was going through for about 12 years, which was, I was up to about 11 days of pain every month where I was useless, absolutely useless. So being able to have a surgery that actually has moderated that and taken it away from me and made it something bearable in life, I'm all about it. I'll take a hot flash. Hot flashes are nothing compared to what it was doing. So good stuff. I don't even know how I just did this part, but I really am hoping that I'm not messing. I think, oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I went over last time, I think, and this time I have to go under. I think I reversed my knots, and now I feel really silly because I was getting, see, this is what happens. You get a little arrogant, you think you're doing real good, and then all of a sudden you look at your knots, and your knots are not that great. So we're going to keep doing this, though, and hopefully, I don't know how much of this stuff you can see. It just looks like a mess of stuff right now. It's like, oh my lord. Okay. See, from the side, it does look like mop. On my second camera, it straight up looks like I'm braiding mop. Okay, I think I did all right. Yeah. Okay, it held. It held. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I think I did it backwards. I did. I did it backwards from every other knot I've done on here. I don't know if anybody else will ever notice this, but if you can, and I'm sure there's somebody OCD out there that'll notice it, that knot is backwards from all the others. So we're just gonna nod and smile and go back to how it was supposed to be. Oh no, I did the thing again. Okay, 4 out on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 out on this side. Okay, so yeah, this is a gosh. All right, let's see. Yeah, 4. So you get 4 on this side, 4 on that side. You gotta keep them out like that. Cool. All right. Now I already did this 4, so we're gonna put them over to the side. We're done with those. You're done. Okay. Now, I gotta do another 4, not 3, 4. All right. So I'm not sure what to do with this. I am finding out very quickly that if I don't pay attention, I mess this up very, very, very quickly. So that's something that I'm guessing I probably can't do while I'm watching TV right off. Definitely not something I can do while talking to anybody that I probably would need to listen to. So off the table for conversation. I don't, oh crap. Oh no. Okay, yeah, no, I did it right this time. I did it right this time. I didn't backwards it. This is one of those things where I think if you're good at stuff like this, man, more power to you. If you can knit and crochet and make things like that, like I am so jealous. Like, because that's the kind of practical knowledge that I think that people need more so in life these days. Like, I think people need to know how to make stuff. I think they need to. I think they really do. And I don't think people realize that though. I don't think people realize that like making something practical is a really cool skill. I consider clothing and things that keep me warm practical. So, you know, in my mind, that's like the place to be. Um, okay, there's that 4. We're going to do another 4. Um, most of the stuff that I make, I can repair just about anything, but I can't like make things anymore. Like I can make jewelry, but unfortunately solid casting jewelry takes a lot of tools. And as I am in the midst of rebuilding for the cajillionth time, those tools are expensive and I haven't gotten around to buying a new set of everything yet, but I will eventually. I will. If you heard that noise, that is my phone. Seriously. Everybody in my family had sounds on their phone, and I have a lot of family members that I was around a lot. So, unfortunately, I could never tell if my phone was the one going off compared to everybody else's. So, I decided to use the one sound that I know nobody else in my family would use, which is the fart noise, because I think it's hilarious. And it's very amusing when I'm in places that are serious, like a doctor's office or something like that. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, okay, you know, they hear that fart noise and it makes me giggle. I think it's hilarious. So yeah, always a constant source of giggles when my phone goes off in a semi professional setting. Lots and lots of fun. I will probably turn that down from now on though, because you know I don't need y'all thinking I'm just sitting here like farting granny doing macrame. So it's not what I'm going for in life. Definitely not what I'm going for in life. Okay, we've got one last let. And then I may have to take a break on this because holy crap, I am, you know, I use my hands for a lot of stuff and I do a lot of like building and things like that and fixing furniture and stuff. But even then, little like knots and tightening these and making sure that they're all perfect is very, very hand stress inducing. So if you have carpal tunnel or if you've got arthritis or, you know, any of those things or even just, you know, crappy hand-eye coordination like I do sometimes. This might not be the hobby for you because it is a lot of like tightening and moving these knots to get them just right. That may not be stressful to other people, but it's super stressful for me because I want it to look perfect. Dang it. It needs to be perfect. However, so the theory behind my channel, I'm going to keep doing stuff like this, and I'm going to start gaming. Me and Goth Uncle, my husband, we game. We've been gamers since we were really young. That's in fact one of the ways that we met and started hanging out so much. If you can marry your tank, I highly recommend it. It is definitely the way to go. He never needs a healer. I never need a tank. It works out really well in life. So, all right, guys, this is row 3. And, okay, so we're getting a pattern here. It's actually starting to turn into a thing. Okay, I kind of feel good about this. I kind of want to keep going. So we're going to do, okay, 6 strands to the side now. 6 strands to each side. So we can do this next row. This will be row 4. And I think you can only do 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only do 3 and then 2 and then 1. So we might as well get this done. Why don't we just go ahead and get it done? We'll get it done. So yeah, back to what I was saying. We're going to be doing some videos where we're going to play some games, do some things. We play a plethora of stuff, everything from like Palia to like Payday 3. Not so much Payday recently. However, we've been playing a lot of Phasmo, which I love ghost hunting games. We've got Phasmo, Demonologist, and a bunch of others like that, in case you guys are curious about watching those. We've got, we play things like Warframe as well, Baldur's Gate 3. So if at any point you want to come and laugh at 2 elder goths playing video games and my super duper sarcastic husband, whose great sense of humor just kills me most of the time, and you can watch us die. Die in Phasmo a lot because that seems to be what I do sometimes. I just get to the point where I die a lot in Phasmo. Yeah, if you ever want to come and check that out, I will start doing streams on here on Twitch as well as probably on Kick. And I'll get those links all hooked up to the profiles. But also, gonna keep doing skills like this too. So we'll have gaming on here. I've got some little like videos on Instagram, and it's just kind of, you know, hope everybody's doing good. How's your day been? Once again, that's my phone. I will turn that off next time, I swear. But yeah, so we're gonna start doing some things like that as well. Um, I also do just some weird ass memes just because weird memes are fun, and you know, sometimes I find things hilarious. I'm not really sure how many other people in the world find it hilarious, but I'm willing to find out by putting it on the internet because that's apparently the way you do that. If you want to know if people think your stuff is funny or if you're just a weirdo and it's only you, then that's the place you go. Oh wait, okay, no, that goes this way. I'm messing this up. But no, like put it on the internet, see if people laugh at it. You know, I'm very curious about what I can do to, you know, engage people, find out new things. I like learning as much as I like sharing my skills. So people that can share skills back, I'm all about that. I would greatly appreciate those things in life because, you know, I'm fully aware that I don't know everything, although I like to pretend that I do. Doesn't everybody? But, you know, like for instance, where did macrame come from? Somebody do the history on this. I should have done that. I really should have done that. Where did these square knots come from? What are they actually used for? Was it things like, I want to say something like sailing, but I feel like I'm just being probably, I'm probably wanting this to be a pirate connection, and I think that's just all in my head. It has nothing to do with pirates. It's totally just me. So, all right, I'm getting there though. This one is, I'm getting our third row done. I don't know how much everybody can see, but I'm sure you can see my hand still. Thankfully, that's good. Yeah, like, I want to know where this came from. I don't know why I decided that I was going to do it, except that my aunt, who is awesome, we would call her Aunt Awesome. Aunt Awesome does this, and she has given me many things over the years that were really cool looking and that I really like because they're not only vintage, but they're handmade, and stuff that's handmade is like always way cooler. I'm sorry, it is. I don't know if you just don't understand, but handmade things are cooler. Um, Fight me on it. I'll die on this hill. So, um, I don't know. Macrame is an interesting thing to try. I'm not sure it's something that I'll ever really get into, especially after this. Man, these little knot thingies, you gotta like really get into them. Okay, so there's 3. There's our level of 3 right there. We're getting there. Okay, we got 2 and 1 left. So, okay, now we do it 2, 4, 6, 8 on this side, and 2, 4, 6, 8 on this side. Okay, so that's all that's left. We got to do these 3 rows. That's what we're knotting. Although it's not 3, it's actually 2 because you split them into 4s. I hate math. Yeah, mathing is not my thing. So if this is going to require more math than just going 2, 2, 2, 2, it's out. I'm sorry. I'm done. However, if they will allow me to skip over that and just do everything by 2s, we're good. This could be my thing if it's only by 2s. Hey, hey. None of the mathing needed. All right, so let's tighten this up. And then, did I do that one backwards? I'm not actually sure. We're just going to pretend like I didn't, and we're just going to say that I am on point today. Yep, looky there. Looky, I'm just going to, you know what? If I did do it backwards, this is going to teach me about whether or not you can do these backwards or not. Like, and will it actually mess up the knot if you don't go opposite directions? Apparently not. It will not mess up the knot. Not. So, last one on this one, and then I think we have one more, and then it's all about the coloring. So that's going to be about, like, what do you want to do? Because as far as I can tell, these are the colors they gave us. They gave us some really cool blues and pinks and purples and all that. And frankly, I like some of these, obviously. I like some of these. It's very much the color of my hair. However, I feel like I want to take this ivory color and turn that into maybe gray. I think that if it was gray and it faded out to those colors, that's where it's at. That could be more the aesthetic I'm looking for, because, you know, I like the rainbow, but I like it enshrouded in a lot of gloomy darkness. It's like rainbow sparkle farts with bats. You know, it's a thing. Okay, so last one. This one goes over and under. This one goes over and under. I am getting much faster at this. I don't care what anybody says. I have now become a macrame god. I am awesome. Watch me. So, all right. Maybe I went a little too far on that one, but still, I'm getting better, and that's all that matters. Okay, this one goes under and over. Okay. We got one more set of knots for this, y'all, and I actually completed a macrame project while just hanging out on video. So I will feel very proud of myself, if nothing else, for A, this is my first real stream that's not a gaming stream, and it's also one of the first ones I'm going to record and put down. If y'all want to see more of this kind of stuff, I am going to be putting it on Goth Aunty at YouTube, and I'm also going to be having it on at Goth Aunty on Instagram. So, okay, we're down to our last one. We've got that whole set there. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we separate out everything except for the middle four. So yeah, middle four. These four right here. And then just do one more set of knots, and then we're going to pretend like it's not mop material, and I'll probably color it and put it on the wall. I will post pictures of this thing as a finisher, just so y'all can see that you can take something very boho and turn it into something a little more goth. I don't pretend to be only goth. I do like some really gypsy stuff. That's why I've got some crazy bedspread stuff going on here, but everything can be goth with the right amount of black or silver or a little antiquing, or, you know, there's a million different ways to turn it into whatever you want it to be. All right, this one goes over, this one goes under. Oh God, this one goes under, this one goes over. Okay, cool. Last knot. We're gonna put this up here. All right, and then okay. All right, guys. So this is our finished macrame project. It does not look nearly as pretty as they made it look in the thing. I don't know. No. Okay, I have a question. Okay, look, if you look at this box. Here, I'm going to see if I can get it. Look, okay, look at that box. You see the bottom of that and how pretty it is? Why is theirs look all pretty dangles? Why is mine the opposite? Why was mine short in the center and long on the edges? Did I do something wrong? Are you supposed to trim it? Where are the directions? Okay. It says, take the last cord at the, okay, wait, oh no, oh, there's an advanced technique for a half hitch spiral knot. That's why theirs looks better, because technically I'm not freaking finished. Oh no, okay, fine. We're gonna try it and see what happens. Okay, so you take the last two. All right, and you take this one. So, okay, you take two right here on the end, like that. All right, and you take this one on the very end, and that one goes this way over top of this thing, and then this one comes around and then inside of this one. Is this... Are we just doing the... Wait, are we doing friendship bracelet knots? Is that what this is? Did we really just switch over to friendship bracelet knots? I think we did. I think we just switched over to friendship bracelet knots. Okay, so this one is a half. You do it right here, and then you take the very next one, and you do the same thing. You run it right here, and then this one goes right like that. Man, and you got to keep this one straight, because this is your lead. Okay, and then this one, you go back over here and then spiral it again. Oh my God, this is how you finish it out. This is how This is how it looks pretty in the end. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's a half spiral. Wait, is this also how it makes it like tiered? This might make it tiered like it's supposed to be. Okay, I get it. If it doesn't, and I just got excited for nothing, just ignore that last part. Just ignore it. It didn't happen. You didn't see it. It's okay. Okay. I'm still doing this part. So this one, it goes over, and then this comes around like this and tightens. Okay. So we just have a bunch of this all the way down through here. So it's just, okay. So yeah, it's just, okay. So that one, and then this one goes up here, and then that one goes up here, and then that one goes up there. So these are just, okay. I don't get why I'm doing this part. I think it looks pretty when you finish it off with the knots, and then they want you to make this little like loop-de-loop thing going on here, which I guess it finishes. Okay, is this a thing? Do they have this like in others in crocheting and stuff? Is there like a finishing move for crocheting, and this is what it is? It's like finish it, and you just you find a loop-de-loop that looks cool, and that's how that works, I guess. I don't know. Like, so far as I can tell, none of these are real tight. They just kind of hang out on this one strand. But we're going to keep doing it anyway because it says that it's cool. I don't know. I don't know if it's really cool or not, but it says it is. So we're going to find out. Okay, we're continuing up through here, continuing up through here. There's that one. Okay, this one goes over top. Yep. That one goes over top. And then it comes like this. And you got to keep that one straight so this becomes a loop. Okay, and then I got like 2 more of these to do, I think, and then it's done on that side. So over, under, this one spirals up. And then go up to like that, like that. Okay. And then this one, over, under. Let's see. Nope, this one spirals on that one. Yes, that one spirals up that one. That's how this works. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Okay, now it says once you get to this point, what does it say to do? Okay, then it says to do it back this direction. And then there's more on the back. Dude, these are way more complicated than I thought they were. No. Okay, let's add some color. But what about the last move? What was the finishing move? Okay, take the last chord at the right. Okay, wait. So we go all the way down through here. Yes, it does it all the way down. And now take the last chord on the right and repeat the loop process from left to right until you reach the bottom of the track. So we do this all the way down the other side too. And then it just makes it pretty, I guess. I don't know how this works, y'all. Because so far, this is what it's looking like. It's very lopsided. Keep in mind, it's lopsided. Okay? No judging. No judging yet. So yeah, it looks like that so far. Okay? Now we're going to do the other side and see if it makes a difference. No judging. Okay, so that's this one, and that was the last one. Okay, so this is all this side. So you take this last one. Oh no, now I gotta figure this process out backwards. Okay, this one goes over this. It goes up the spiral like that. Okay, wait. Can you see what I'm doing? You cannot see what I'm doing. Okay, it goes up the spiral. So this one is your main chord. It's the outer one, and all the rest of them kind of wrap around it. So it comes over, and then it comes up the spiral like that. And you just kind of keep running all these up like so. Okay, I need this to spread out a little better. Here, I don't want to make a mess. All right, it goes over this one, then this one comes up the spiral across it, and then you just run it up. Okay. I'm not real sure. I'm still on the edge about, I'm on the fence about this, guys. I'm really on the fence about this one. Because I feel like at this point, it's just making me tie shoelaces and, like, Question: how many of y'all ever barred your shoelaces? Like, is this a lost art? Is this something that people still do? I don't know. But I know that we used to bar our shoelaces and it was a thing. You like did it so that your shoelaces were cool. They were just straight across all the way. I did them on my boots because I never had tennis shoes. I had combat boots a lot. But it still worked either way. Okay, so wait, am I still paying attention? Yes, I'm still paying attention. Haha, I'm still doing something. Okay, this one goes over this one. That one comes over here. It goes up and then up from there. Like a so. We're almost there. We've only got a couple more of these to do, and then we'll see if this fixed our weird progression of knots, because otherwise I somehow managed to do a macrame backwards because I don't understand how it's supposed to look like they wanted it to look. That doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It's supposed to like be pointy. It's supposed to go like this in the middle, and it's supposed to be like, ooh, that's really pretty. It looks like a little tapestry. Mine doesn't look like a tapestry. Mine looks like somebody cut a mop apart and decided they were going to try and braid its hair like they have no friends. That's what mine looks like. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Wait, which is... Okay, is this my main court? What happened here? This one's not right. This one is not right. I think I missed one. What did I do here? Okay, no. I did it right. It's okay. What happened to that one? No, that one did it right. No, this one did do right. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's oh no. Oh no. What did I do? Did I do the wrong one? I did the wrong one. Okay, this one is the one that needs to be... Yeah, it needs to go like that. This one is wrong. There is one that's wrong in here, guys. I don't know which one. It's this one. This one I did wrong. I've got to undo that because that is weird. This is the main. This is that one. It goes over and it spirals up, right? So it needs to go like that. Yes. Okay, now it looks like all the others. I don't know what I did, but I messed that one up hardcore. Messing up these knots is more frustrating than anything I've done in a while. Okay, it has to go up. Yeah, it goes up like that. Up, up, up. Okay, cool. And then I think this is where we're getting to the middle part. So how does it make the middle look better? I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. Okay, y'all, this looks a little... This looks a little janky. It looks a little janky, I ain't gonna lie. This is a little janky. I'm not even kidding. Okay, it's supposed to be real pretty and stuff. I think it's supposed to be pretty. I don't know what it's supposed to be at this point. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. So I think it's supposed to be a little tighter than that, but I don't know how it's supposed to be tighter than that. So, okay, all right, I'm just going to show it to you. This is what it looks like, okay? It looks kind of like the box. I'm not going to lie. It's not straight up perfect or anything. But, and obviously the bottoms, they lie. They straight lied. Because this looks like, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like, okay? By the time you get to the dipping in the water and using the things and stuff, okay, so yeah, it's like it. Okay, look at the edges of theirs. The edges of theirs look like that. Mine doesn't look like that. It does show that you are supposed to, like, when it's dry, you trim the ends to even lengths, or for a more dramatic effect, try a wedge shape as shown. But nowhere in here do they not show this in a not wedge shape and make me feel better about my terrible, terrible job at macrame. Not once. Not once. However, I am going to totally use the tiny little twine in here. I'm going to tie this thing up. It's going to go on a wall, but first I'm probably going to dye it black, and I will post those pictures for you guys later. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and close this out and say thank you very much for coming and enjoying a little bit of macrame time with Goth Aunty. Hopefully you got something out of it, even if it was just a giggle. And I look forward to seeing you guys later. Until then, join your present. Have a nice day.